What it is, what it is, how it is. Brought to you by Celsius, carbonated sparkling flavored water. It's alright, it's alright. It's better than drinking a monster or something here and there. Some people don't like that probiotic. I do, so I put that back in. Got that probiotic karma. Keep you supersonic and immune from the idiotics. Yeah. I don't know who the hell gonna be up this or this early, however the fuck you wanna say it. Say what you gotta say. But think before you say it. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna get a new tablet here and a quick pop. This mother took me forever to get going for real. Get a little bit, let whoever the hell jumping out their body. Somebody want to try to jump out their body. Somebody gonna do something. Somebody's always got something up their sleeve, don't they? Mm, shit, maybe everybody comatose, huh? Maybe you comatose. Maybe that's to my advantage because I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah, that don't make no sense what you call it. That's not how things gonna play. I know it takes a little bit for people to pop on. Whatever. I didn't plan on coming, but you never know what's gonna happen. Hello, Mod. What you doing? Yep, yep. How you doing? What do you say? What do you know? Oh, two's better than one, huh? One is the longest number that you ever knew. Oi! Don't make me. Don't. Hey, don't get put to grass. Sniff out everybody else's trail. Don't make me murder a shite. WC's around the corner. Don't make me murder a shite. Oh. Damn, 25. I looked once. It's two. Now it's. Hell yeah. No, I need a new. I need a new. Why? You not, what are you presenting? Here we go again with this shit. Hey, what is it with everybody with this Destiny Child shit? Hell nah. 57. Holy shit. What you guys doing? Bounce off. This ain't Destiny's Child. I'm not. I shout out. I shout out everybody that's on here. Everybody. Could you, no. You want to be X Games? You can. I'm not. Hey, you think I fall for that? Look at you. Look at you guys on here. Am I mad? No. I just got off work a little bit ago. You need an intro, huh? You guys are funny. Look at and you always with that English and Spanish shit. You already know what's going on. English is the hardest language. Spanish is the easiest. Yeah, we gotta talk about something because if I gotta put motherfucking this channel on ice, I haven't been on in 2 days. I've had a lot of shit going on. Worskies. Accidentally left my lights on in my car. I forgot to turn them off. I was driving in a storm. So when I went out to it, I couldn't get that bitch started, so I had to leave it there. But it started right up after, you know, popping the clip in, you know, load it up, slide it in, pop it out, we ride then. Yeah, got it to go then. Neither. I have no opinion one way or another. What do you think about that? Because this is the thing. I give you one. Hey, you. It's almost like you give me an ultimatum when you ask me these questions. So it don't matter what I say. If I say one or the other, something's going to lead into that. So I have no opinion one way or the other. How do you like that? Almost like if you guys were Democrats and Republicans, I'd be independent. Does that make sense? So let's not hear about don't plead with me, please. I'm nobody. Come on. No politics. We can talk, but let's just not. Quick question. Por favor. Por favor. We're going English. Come on, man. Okay. He's your second cousin? Cool. So I'm taking it you might be like one of his personal helicopter pilots for Bell Helicopter, right? Because he's got a lot of family that personal pilots that fly him around, and they're for Bell. So I'm taking it you're one of his pilots, or do you like fly out? Do you fly around Barron or somebody? I don't know. Hey, you didn't want to come out with that. I'm asking now. You're like, I'm his second cousin. Okay. I don't know. What are they called? They're called ornithopters, yo man. Yo ma's your dad. You want to know what's funny about that? That don't even make sense. My father been gone a long time. Been a long time. I wish he wouldn't have left. But that's how left steps. Throwing curve balls and shit. Stop with the English Spanish shit, man. For real. Like, nobody on that shit. Come on, let's just talk. What's happening, Mr. Skia? So, hey, I know you're trying to be entertainment. So you said your dad. Hold on. Somebody on here just admitted their dad is my uncle. So I'm taking it your family tree is somewhat a triangle, or maybe a circle or a square. Is that what you're trying to say? No, somebody just said, "Hey, my dad is my uncle." I love it. It's funny. It is funny. French or Dutch? Deutschenberg. We, you know. Okay, whatever you say. I don't know. You got free will, man. You're gonna say what you say. You're gonna do what you do. You either gonna point and shoot, or you're gonna squeeze, trick. Either way, don't play with it like it's a toy, because it ain't. Damn, somebody already took a dirt nap? What the fuck happened? I do roundups. Yeah, well, I could tell. It looks like you trying to clean house, almost like what the cops do on Father's Day to the deadbeats. Anybody that owes fucking child support, the doors get kicked in, the motherfucker, guess what? Door becomes part of the floor and you going to jail. And your bail is whatever you owe in child support, so most of the time you ain't going nowhere. And that's why I like Primetime. I'll shout out Primetime, you wanna know why? Because he goes out and lays out fucking deadbeat dads. I love it. He'll pull up on, and like he's serving a subpoena, and he is. I'm serving a subpoena, get your ass fucking atomic frog speared. And he did it to his own dad. That shit was funny as hell. His dad got so pissed. Boy, I brought you into this world. I'd take you out. He couldn't even get the fuck up. Then, like 20 minutes later, he's just inside. He's like, man, never thought I'd see my son like this and laying my ass out, but I guess I deserved it. Reality. Got a dose of that reality. Don't let Big Burn take its turn. Okay, you already said that 12 times. Are you saying it again? You know my dad is my uncle? Cool. What am I supposed to do about it? There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so what? You developing your carbon footprint? You want Greenpeace to give you a medal? Call those environmentalists. They don't stand by. They love when you be helping because it's the thing. Damn, what the hell is... You guys really just can't behave on a Sunday, huh? Is it because when Friday hit, everybody got fucking drunk off that clown sauce and start crashing the fuck out and you guys just been waiting for this? Hey, hey, you wanna know what I can tell you? The herd thins itself, and I'm talking everywhere in life. Everywhere. Oh, bro, yo. What do you say? What do you know? What do you say? What do you know? Shit, you know what's good in the hood. Just got off of Worskies. Nothing but nothing. Oh, nothing but overtime from start to finish. Believe me, this game is better religious. What up, Big A? What up, Lil Neff? Thanks. I represent both sides of the city, from Cicero to Stony Island, from Austin to Washington Park. Yes, Yerskis. I got the socks one just like this. You guys seen me with it before? Yeah, these are nostalgic. Yeah, I got the socks one too. Keep grinding, bro. Keep it. Fuck yeah. That's all I do. That's all I do. Shit, I might work in the mud, but I try to live and play in the clouds. It's all we can do. Dream and chase your dream. You gotta have ambition though. And you have to really want change. And you can't be doubting yourself. You gotta set some goals. Otherwise, your ass be left in the cold. And unless you an Eskimo, you won't be immune when you turn froze. They just use it as another block. Stack that bit, yeah. I know you keep saying that shit. You know, I'm gonna think that your fucking dad is Triclops and shit. Yeah, 3 eyes and 4 assholes and 10 fingers. The way you keep talking, your family trees a triangle or like or recycling. Whatever you do, man, call Greenpeace. They might help you with that. Yeah, what's up, big? I knew your little ass gonna be popping on and out because you weren't popping in and out. At least I know you're not in trouble. You ain't up in JIT camp getting those tests of hearts, catching them phase, because you got to stay away from that. Fuck LA. Fuck FLA. Only thing that's good for is dropping motherfuckers from helicopters right in the Everglades. Hell yeah. So when they drop and they realize where they are, they're like, oh no, where do I go? Anaconda's about to swallow me fucking whole like an egg roll. Hell yeah, that's exactly what happens. Yeah. What you know about that? You want to love somebody, love yourself. Because you only got one life. And this is the test run for what comes after death, life after death. But you don't get on them L's in them cities because you might take a big loss. And I'm talking your life too. Don't get on them L's. Or else you know what you're doing. Don't get on them L's, man. I'm telling you. They like to throw old ladies out in front of them after taking iPhones and shit. They'll do it to anybody. Don't give a fuck. Over an iPhone. Over a gay phone. I don't like them phones. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Big A, what you doing, eh, Big A? What you doing? I'm going to tell you this right now. You know, I had an eventful day at work. Got involved people in the vegetation station, chasing each other around, sniffing assholes like it's roses on the ground. You know, while some people come in, like they act like they're on one. Like they trying to elevate their life, but then they want to try to do dumb. Then they slump themselves. While real people trying to work and elevate. I had fun at work, man. I had nothing but overtime. Go fuck what anyone says. I had fun at work. Yesterday was not yesterday, but the day before was my day off. So, you know what it is. You know what I do. Anything over 8 is overtime, and anything over 40 is overtime. I smashed that motherfucker. Oh, yeah. We ain't playing whack-a-mole either, man. And we were short. This is what happened. You want to know what happened? I wish a motherfucker jump out their body, too, because around the corner. People around the corner. We were like, we had a third of our roster. And then we got some draft dodgers that come in. And they want to come in and act like they're doing the thing, but really they're just chasing around in circles and shit. Doing nothing while we all going crazy, doing our shit. We have to work. And we were already understaffed. Everybody's so timid to be in our spot. So it's like, whatever. I'm going to do me. I can fill the void. I filled that void too. I was making motherfuckers dizzy. Yeah, I was making them dizzy up in that motherfucker. You tell me you love somebody, and I know you love somebody. Now tell me what you been doing. Don't tell me talking shit. Otherwise you might get hit. I want to hear some truth. Not something you made up too. How's everyone weekend been going? Come on with it. Conjure some courage on here. I know you have. I know you have, Big A. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Hey, got some common dots down here for you to fucking iron out some wrinkles, boy. Get your ass down here, boy. Night-night. AB. Hey, AB. Hey, AB. Say hi to GG and BDT for me. Yeah, Dirt Nap. AB. AB. Tell GG and DDT I said hi. Yeah, just know, hey. Yeah, exactly. Night-night, you fucking dummy. Now keep up with your fucking dumb shit so we can keep rolling, because all you're doing is helping me trend. I love when motherfuckers start that shit because they can't end it, and I'm the one who has to do it. I'm a finisher by default, so open those doors you can't close. Think I'm worried about something? I got nothing to worry about. I ain't got no deluded illusions of grandeur and glory. I come on here to help the people who straight follow me. And you know, I don't know what it is with this younger generation, but they gotta get their fucking shit together. Cause you know, I used to be that younger generation before you guys sprang from your father's cocks or we was itching your daddy's pants. So like, I don't know what the fuck's going on today because I didn't grow up to this shit. There was no social media when I was growing up. Social media was if you had a relative that took pictures every time you was around. It still wasn't getting posted. Greetings from Luxembourg. Fuck yeah. I want to let you know, everybody welcome. You better welcome Grizzly. Big Burly and Grizzly, they sit in the bear. Yeah. Salute to you too in Argentina. Shout out Argentina, everybody. Everybody from around the world is trying to reach out. Or a fevered brain. You know, when you come on here, you like, this is the Oregon Trail, so like you could die of dysentery. And only people in third world countries these days die of dysentery, so if you're trying to get up through the mountains and get through the pass, you better have them Arctic pine wheels. Don't be using anything cheaper than that, you won't make it. Just like on the corners. Don't fall, you ain't getting up. Don't fall, you ain't getting up. You don't want to get so done so bad. Somebody stand over you, put so many holes in your face like a Jason mask. Oh, I thought you were talking I thought you were talking Judah. I don't. Shit. Rest in peace to my boy David Morgan, Thug Life. He been gone a while. Good morning. I know, David Morgan, Thug Life. His dog Juggernaut would have ate you the fuck up, spit you the fuck out. I don't hate it. I don't mislike it. Football's decent. Yeah, it's decent. Yeah. Tell me something. I want to hear something about it. Tell me something. I'll tell you somebody. I want to hear your master plan. You got them eating out of your hand? Or do you pan? I'm going to let you know. You always have to do it. Because if you don't, then somebody might start shooting. What are you going to do? You going to sit there and take that shit? I'm not telling you to have a switch, but you better have a full clip. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them right now. For one, I don't be on. Hey, I'm a man who hedges his bets. Yes, I do. God, what the fuck am I flossing? Fuck. I ate some brisket. I got some brisket stuck in my teeth. fucking brisket stuck in the teeth. Yeah, no, it's something in the. It's just the way they are because it's almost like what they say. Good American kids spoiled, lazy, but you got the whole world here, so I can't isolate that. We talking the whole global oval. You know, you want to talk about that? We might as well talk about how they backed out of the Tyson fight. Tyson was going to smoke a motherfucker, and they were going to take full, and they would have still got. They were the ones who were going to be able to take advantage of that. He don't need the money. They don't need the money, but they were going to get the windfall, win or lose, and they backed the fuck out. Tyson was going to Mike him. Tyson a fucking bone crusher motherfucker just talking to him. He looked at me and I like you fuck. You say the wrong thing to him and he will fucking verbally destroy you. I mean, the the order comes from you can cut the air with the tension, like a knife. Oh yeah. I mean, you ever see him in some of them interviews? Motherfuckers be trying. They're not pressing them either. They just say something wrong, and he just flip switches, and he straight up tell him, "Shut the fuck up." Like he verbally like bone crushing him. Like I don't know. There's sometimes where he's like, "I'll get the fuck up and just beat you to death," and these motherfuckers tuck tail around on their own podcast. Like he straight up tell him, don't do it to yourself. Stop diluting yourself, you fucking chumps." That's what I swear to God, that motherfucker. Hey, somebody want to fuck around? Do not fuck around with boy. You want to know why? You want to know what You want to know how he kept with his shit? He'd go see Ali even when he was sick, and go in front of him and do that flop, dance, sing like a bee, fly like a butterfly. Yeah, just to let him know, hey, you my fucking idol, bro. You my idol. I wouldn't fuck with Tyson these days. Hey, and then them motherfucking brothers. Oh, I'll fight him in the dealer. No, I'll fight him. I bet you Tyson take both of you motherfuckers out at the same time. I bet he could. I bet you he'd let you get a couple punches in. And then, boy, you be fighting out with one hit KO. Now there's only one left. What you gonna do? You gonna tuck tail and run? You should have thought about it before you got in that ring. Hey, that is your opinion. Everyone's got to write their opinion, just like assholes and belly buttons. Everybody got one. And I hope everyone's been cleaning that belly button. Especially if it's an Audi. And I'm not talking Audi Q8 or Audi 1000 Turbo. Audi. Those are the ones you cannot play with. I got an innie, so I rent it out to the Mary Mumskin Lane. The swimming pool. Timeshares. Everybody do their belly button check. Huh? Oh, yeah? Including meat. That Tyson meat. And he don't own that shit. There ain't A. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Them condoms I use don't break, so that bitch can't tell me she late. I was ahead of the fucking race. Some people are so lean bad they don't chase. Fuck that. You know what's up. We in the non-hesitation station. This is reality. Some people don't like reality. Some people like to live in denial. I'm not talking to Egypt either. Some people can't even swim. Fucking drowning in a quarter-inch of water at the fucking penguin exhibit. That's not cool. How the fuck does that happen? Oh yeah, it's an innie too. Start time sharing. Woody, how you chilling, Big A? And who the fuck want to be dumb on here and got slump? Don't be a grimy motherfucker because you get slump, B. Brand new plot for you, now you dumping, B. We ain't spinning the block today. I done did some work. Don't come on here acting like a jerk. You ain't got no power even yourself. don't even control your life. I got more power in you than your own dreams. Guys are like winded out battery and packs. Guys, start thinking for yourselves. Like, what is it with everybody? I love how I get, hey, out of nowhere, the 5 lives, 5 likes, bloop, 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 bloop. I'm not even worried about likes. Like, I want people on here to conjure the courage to stand the fuck up and be somebody and talk. And not that shit either. Like, I know that, hey, I can smell it when you've ate a can of shark shit for breakfast, okay? I can smell through the fucking speakers. That's common knowledge. You preach it, you know, like, preaching to the choir. Yeah? Bet you ain't smoking on them on them 14 grammars or them 28s or them 56s we used to roll, huh? Huh? On them big boys, big burn, take your turn, boy. Motherfucker get stuck like ozone. You be so high, you be stuck in the ozone. You better watch it. A hawk in the sky, but with my sniper eye. So you think I don't know the shit you been doing? Yeah, you ain't gonna get through it. Yeah, karma's gonna come get y'all. So you better watch it now, cause it's coming to get you now. Mm-mm. You think you got away with a lot of shit cause you didn't get locked up and nobody knows about it? That don't mean not a fucking thing. One of these times it's gonna get you, and you're gonna be like, oh my, you're gonna wish that you had to rewind life. So you could go back and think fucking twice. But that's not how life works, body. So you better know what you're doing before you start doing. Mm-mm. You better really know. And if you don't know, you better act like that you know. Cause I'm gonna tell you this. This ain't no fucking game. You keep on talking shit, your brain's gonna be on display. Mm. Keep on wagging that fucking tongue. We might have to take it out and you have to learn some of this. And I'm not trying to be funny, but if you want to be a dummy, then we're gonna teach you something, and you might learn something. I'm just in a good mood. I smashed out the fucking week. I'm the one who's feeling all of it. But what are you gonna do with your life? Cause I know what I'm doing with mine. And guess what? I got my car license in the mail, so I finally got the real McCoy. They gave me that paper one at the DMV, made me legal, but I got the real one. I got that car. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I still sometimes I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I ain't got no license. This ain't real because my whole life, no life, you know. It's weird. It's so surreal. It's weird. It fuck with me, but it be fucking with me hard. Yeah, it does. I be like, sometimes I'll be at work and motherfuckers should come up to me and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a ride home." And then right before I like look at them, they're like, "Oh, I fucking forgot. You do got your license now. Holy shit! You elevate with deadly purpose." Of course I am because I wanna win. So you have to make a choice for yourself right now. Are you in or you out? Let me know. You better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing. Otherwise, it might be too late for y'all. Because you cannot fight fate. Don't do not fight fate. Because that is shit. That's already set in fucking stone. Like the minute that you born, you got a ticking clock going down. Which means when it hits, zero, zero, your ass is gonna slump and go to another life. What the fuck? Up or down, in and out, day or night, hot and cold. You know the yin and yang and know. You know. And if you don't know, you better tell somebody. Because if you don't know nobody, you better learn somebody. I know people out there who got so cold, they got ice in their fucking veins, and they'll take your brain. So you better watch you though. You don't want to get backdoor, because it sucks you get backdoor. That's what they be doing these days. And nobody play fair anymore. So you gotta know what you're doing. Premeditation's a lifesaver. Don't be on that shit. Don't do it. You don't want to become a statistic of that shit. There's only the funeral parlors and the government win. For real. Like, let's not even roll there. You don't want to have to go through that shit where you're feeling like you're traumatized. Oh, kitty, why'd you take my shit? No, you do not. And that's another thing too. I don't know if anybody likes to play checkers or chess, but we're not playing checkers on my chessboard. But yeah, I got my new one because I wasn't looking for it. Shit, you better stay with your blick like you married it, because most of you fuckers don't carry it, because you ain't fucking intelligent. And you think I'm a baron? Well, guess what? I got homies that do hits for errands. And they slide through and change their parents, so nobody knows what parents. And there ain't no interference. The cops rolling around and trying to take you down, and they'll put you in the ground. So you better not know and let them get behind you on a chase. You put that bitch in sport. Get out of there like before. Yeah. You better abort. You put that bitch in sport. It's time to do fucking abort. You better hit it so hard you lift a shit torch. So when they never see that plate, they don't even know anymore. But I tell you y'all a story. It don't matter how quick you get away, though. They got cameras everywhere, the CCTV, though. It'll eventually catch up and get you in the dough. And then somebody put a hole in you, make you like a fucking Cheerio. Then you have blood in your cereal. Yeah, I'm telling you. You don't want that shit. You don't want to get hit with that blick. Telling you that right now. Don't act like you know, unless you really been through it. You know what you've been through. I know what I've been through. Don't know what the fuck y'all been through. But if y'all can relate, and let's do a little debate. I can tell you my plan. I got a massive fucking plan. I used to let people eat out of my hand. I'm not talking the frog and scorpion or the carrot and the stick. But when you got motherfuckers talking shit, you're gonna make it look like a bitch. Yeah. Especially when they talk other shit, like they were a fucking Marine, but they never made it through BT, but they went to the brig. We knew what they were doing in the brig. I don't even want to say that shit, because it's so sick. Why you go brag about trying to be in something like that? That's like false flagging. I'd never do that, because I've never gangbang. But when you go, oh, I've been in the Navy, one for the here, one for the Army, one for the Navy, one for the Corps, one for the Green Berets, one for the SEALs, one for the Rangers. I mean, one for the Air Force, one for the Commandants. Well, I guess they don't get theirs. Get the fuck on. Don't. That's like acting like, hey, I'm going to tell you this right now. I watch a motherfucker get mollywopped for that shit. Don't be doing that. That's just like on street shit. Like, you can't say that you were fucking. Because this is the thing. Nobody really knows this shit. You signed to the government to be in that. You want to be in that. Now they're your property. You're a number, just like if you're in the penitentiary. Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, let's say that you start doing like high grade shit. Like anything else, let's say they start getting you to the CIA. Like, hey, let me tell you a little something. Peanut head, shaped head, wannabe Debo looking motherfucker. Oh, I went to fucking the Marines, and then they fucking the alphabet, the CIA, they fucking they fucking recruited me. No, they didn't. You get drunk and you talk all this fucking shit. We know you didn't make it through PT. You didn't make it through physical training, which means yeah, you probably ended up in the brig sucking. He goes, oh, I was in the CIA doing black ops. Oh, I bet you were. I bet you were doing black ops. You fucking burnout. It's all you talk about. Oh, drink fucking a 6-can beer, and you're telling everybody that has a pair of ears that's willing to listen to your stupid fucking shit. If you didn't make it through PT, there's no way that you fucking was recruited by anybody but yourself in your own fucking mind. Quit that fucking shit. My brother even hated that shit. Like, he would just laugh and walk away when he'd hear that shit. I was just like, man, how many times we gotta hear this shit? He'd be talking about, oh, they gave me a fucking credit card to swipe motherfucker's neck. Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You're the one who's walking around fucking broke, fucking living off your fucking mother when you should be taking care of your mother. You fucking peanut-shaped head, bald-headed Debo wannabe motherfucker. You think you fucking Debo, I'll come and take your shit like repo. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah, you a pussy, yeah, we know. You a pussy, yeah, we know. You ain't doing shit, we know. You just act like that, you know. Motherfuckers don't know. Hey, somebody's got somebody around them in their life that be always talking all that fucking shit. Here you gonna get actual factual with me. You gonna get nothing but facts here, and I'm gonna let you know this right now. Doubt is your own enemy. You can be your own enemy. Doubt is the true enemy. Time and patience is the true counter. If you really want change in your life, then you will change your life, and I'm living proof. So if people tell you can't change, they're all fucked up in their brain, and maybe they just don't know the real things that they're missing out in life, like the things we take advantage of, like air that we breathe, the oxygenate our blood that makes us still living, keeps us all in it. So tell me who you doing, or you losing, or you winning. So tell me if you bought, and I'll tell you if you're that. I need to know what the fuck you want. I remember when I was young, had a blunt in my mouth and a gun in my palm. No hesitation though. If I knew, I thought I was gonna lay you out on the floor. You be lucky you got hit in the lung, and you still fucking alive, coughing blood up on my rug. Hey, I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself. There's certain spots and areas where I see my people die. You can see it, pain in my eyes. Even if I don't, you can tell I was traumatized. So don't think just 'cause I didn't let it slide doesn't mean that I'm gonna let it slide. Some of y'all don't feel me like you're motherfucking paralyzed. But when it comes to chasing that money, it's an exercise. So I'm waiting on you fuck motherfuckers to try to play some nice. Yeah. Let's not get it in unless you know how to chop it in and tell the truth in the beginning and not in the middle or the fucking end or even try to pretend. Because I did drop out of school like every day was the weekend. I ain't saying like I'm proud of neither. Shit, I do make way more than the teachers. Now I teach the teachers. I'm tired of watching everybody fall from the fucking religion. That's why I became my own leader. Yeah, you guys just don't know. You guys gotta do what you gotta do, where you gotta do, how you gotta do. Remember, you got free fucking will. Unless you so desensitized that you have no fear and remorse. And that's how you get gone. Don't act like you untouchable. Because somebody could touch you, though. And leave you slumped on the floor. And that's so fucking sad. And so fucking tragic, yeah. It'll make you tear though. And your whole family crying. And you want to know why people dying? Because nobody can. Let that shit go away. Emotions turn into actions. Before you know, you start spraying. Do you really want to caught in rotation? Because this shit never stops. And there is no hesitation. So you want to debate it? No, I don't need people that... I hate that fucking word. Why don't you just say it's misunderstood? You guys, you better love somebody. Because if you don't love yourself, you'll never love yourself. If you want to help somebody, you got to help your fucking self. So you better understand exactly what I'm saying. You better map out a fucking plan that'll make you a real man. Yeah. That's just how it be. Otherwise, you in the streets one day, you gonna be slumped. And that shit's so sad, you know. Because it keeps on happening. And it's not gonna stop, no. Until people start waking up, you know. And sometimes that people do. But it's too late for them to do. Rest in peace, little boo. Yeah, on both sides, I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, it hurts on both sides. It hurts on both sides. Because motherfuckers can coincide, but if you from another area, you automatically at it, right? Playing tit for tat, knocking these motherfuckers down. Almost like dominoes. You're already dead before you hit the ground. You don't want that domino spider wall. Collateral effect. It means you're selfish. You're not thinking about everybody around you who's going to be hurting. You gone. Because there's no rewind button. There's no coming back from that shit. Anything you do, there's no coming back from that shit. Doing it easy. Living with it's the hard part. So don't be out there fucking trying to fucking be something you ain't. You know, God forbid you in it. You better not get caught with it. And even if you do, somebody might get the ups on you before you get the up. Like so, it's like it's lose. It's lose lose. Best case scenario, and it's still lose lose. A stalemate. Both people. You know anybody who got in a shot? Hey, two people got in a shootout and they both killed each other at the same time simultaneously. I know somebody who was walking their kid to school, and a homie seen him, and the guy who was walking his kid to school slumped his brother a week before that. So homie was out looking for him. He seen him with his shorty, the crumb snatcher. Guess what? They got into it. Little shorty watched father die, but you know he replied too. They were playing tit for tat. They wasn't playing. There was no hesitation. They laid each other out flat. That shit's sick. They used to give motherfucking passes when they catch them with their kids. They don't do that no more. Now if they can't get you, they're going to find somebody who's close to you. So if you keep on hand, they're going to end up taking a lot from you. Yeah. They're going after the crumb snatchers and everything now. They don't give no fuck. And you know, that's what make a motherfucker jump off the porch, turn somebody into a real demon. You guys just don't understand what I've been through. Made me. I'm sorry, I don't like handouts, so I don't like to hold hands. Yeah, we used to roll around with them tools. I know motherfucker was trying to do me, but I ain't going like a goofy, so you better leave me alone. Because if you try to shoot me, I won't hesitate to shoot you. I'm in the eye the other day. She told me I'm a man for many things, so I gotta be strong. And I can't let them see me down, no. So deep down, you guys know not to play with me. I don't have to keep that thing with me, because my name keep me all complete. And anybody who knows about me knows really that all I gotta do is, and you'll know with me, yeah. And I don't care if you claim you stand on all 10. I ain't no little boy shit, bitch, I'm a grown man. Got off my ass and got my own bands. So if you out there broke, that is your own ass. It wouldn't be done to put a bag on your head, especially you start talking shit. You did. Your body just doesn't know it. So you better think before you act. Otherwise, you might not act at all. You don't want to be left alone. For real. Hey, you want to know what's even more fucked up? Imagine you walking, trying to get from point A to point B, right? And everywhere you go, there's something going on. Motherfucker trying to get, and they don't even care. They just don't care by default. It's like breathing, second nature. And then you want to get away. Like, oh, I gotta go through the cut. Ooh, and you run, and you trip over a body. Or you walking up and you're like, what the fuck? And you're like, damn. And people are like, what the fuck is that? And they're not looking at the body, look at the blood, because there's the plasma separating from the blood and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Fuck. Just didn't watch somebody change like a channel. That's not cool. Stay away from that shit and go to school. Life is like a chess game. You understand? It's all about strategy and guarding yourself, because you're the king. And if you don't want to be the king, then I guess you can be the hand. But you know what they say, the hand is just the one that wipes the ass. You want to be hand of the king? Because I'm on my iron throne. I need a warden of the north, the west, and the south, and the east. Because I have all of it all. Just like you can have it if you really want it, yeah. You just have to want it, though. Like Genghis Khan did. He tried to take over all that shit. Yeah. That motherfucker was crazy. Why don't you read The Art of War, then you know what the fuck more. The thing is, a lot of people don't understand the real shit that comes with that. The responsibilities, king. If you gotta yell, hey, if you gotta tell your people that you are king, you are not a king. So like, if you're like, I am the king, you're not the king. You're trying to sit there with a deluded, almost like how Joffrey was, you know. A true king doesn't have to sit there like. So if you got motherfucker come out, you gotta know what to do. Remember when Stannis? Hey, let's go back. Hey, let's go back a little bit. Remember when Stannis, Baratheon, the one who should have, you know. Remember when he invaded King's Landing? What did they do to half of his fucking fleet in a split second? They polluted the waterways with wildfire, which was like the secret to the Targaryen legacy. That was like their fucking nuke. That was like their form of our form of like a nuclear bomb though back in the day. And I'm gonna let you know this right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I am a Targaryen. Yeah, I know how to ride a dragon. Yeah, I'm so high I'm like a dragon. So when I come down and burn your ass up, all you're gonna do is turn into ashes. And when I'm on the throne, I got my kittens all alone and the King's Guard. You want to see the captain of the King's Guard? Commander? Commander of the King's Guard. Right there. Come see, that's why he's looking at me. Because he knows. So he's waiting for he's waiting for orders to prepare. See him with his claws? He's waiting to fucking claw your ass. Right? Yeah, ounce or pounds? That's Commander of the King's Guard. Almost like Sir Barristan Selmy. You know, he was a bad motherfucker, Sir Barristan Selmy. And he served the Mad King. And yes, the Mad King was rough. And I'm not the Mad King. If anything, I'm Viserys. And I feel not, and I'm not talking retard. I'm talking, let's talk Dance of Dragons. He was trying to prevent his people from destroying themselves. The Dance of Dragons is where the Targaryens fucking pretty much damn near wiped each other out. The Valerians, because you got to remember the Doom of Valyria. A lot of people, people had premonitions, and a lot of people left. A lot of people didn't. Well, when the Doom of Valyria happened, even dragons were falling from the fucking sky. So like, when they came to Westeros, you know, Aegon and his two sisters, Rhaenyra and Rhaenyra. Like I said, one of them had a badass sword called Dark Sister. I have little brother. And I'm gonna tell you, Dark Sister is fucking the beast of the East. He set up the Aegon fort. Yeah, and guess what? He rode Balerion the Dread, which is like equivalent on Dance of Dragons, Thermothrax, which, what was that, Magon took while he was young. And what did he tell his cousins? He goes, it was worth the eye. Getting the dragon. And the thing is this is the thing. Once a Targaryen loses, or a dragon loses its rider, it can be converted by any other person with Targaryen blood. Well, guess what? They were treating him one day when they were in the catacombs with their little dragons, and they're like, oh, we got you a dragon, and they pulled out a fucking pig. Oh, did they piss him off? So he conjured a courage, and when he found out old girl died, the Valerian, he went and he got on Thermothrax. He got on motherfucking Thermothrax, and that motherfucker, he was already grown. He pretty much was like the equivalent of Balerion the Dread at that point. I know I'm going back and back, motherfuckers. You gotta know what the fuck you know. If you don't know, now you know. And it's sad. If you really watch that, the fuck to watch. Read that shit. D.B. Weiss had too much fucking wine. I'll tell you that. Because you want to know what? He wrote the books first, and then he was like, oh, we're going to make Game of Thrones, and then we're going to show you what's going to happen after that. Then they canceled it. Poor fucking Clark. Fucking aneurysms. She's got most of her brain gone, so like she couldn't. But she died in that one, so I don't know who the fuck she would ever let her play. She died at the end of Game of Thrones because, there was a threat. Jon Snow was really Aegon, which had more legitimacy to the throne. Why do you think, like, when Ned went to go find his sister because Baratheon was so obsessed with her? When Rhaegar won at the tournament, what did he do with his land? He gave Lyanna, what did he give her? A crown of roses, right? What happened after that? And he was, hey, he was already, you got to remember, he was prince. Mad King was still alive. He was prince, and so what was her name from Dorne? He had a wife from Dorne, Martell, Meridia Martell, and they had princes and a prince and a princess, and he still ran off Lyanna Stark because when they see eye to eye, they fell in love. And the thing is, you can't fight love. You can't control who you love, and that's real life. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You cannot control who you love. No, you don't. You don't get to pick who you love. I'll tell you that right now. That's real life. And what happened? They disappeared, and they went and got married secretly. And, but what did Baratheon do? What did Robert do? He went in a rage. Because him and Ned were best friends growing up. He freaked out. He told everybody Rhaegar fucking kidnapped her and raped her. Well, why do you think when because Ned was best friends with fucking Robert, and this was after the battle, like the Battle of Trident, where Baratheon killed Rhaegar, which, honestly, that's hard to believe, but I'll believe it. I'll believe it. But what happened with Ned and his 6 guys, one of them was the dad to the one son and daughter who could see things, premonitions, and do certain things. But what happened? They came. They went to the Tower of Joy. All right. And who was waiting at the Tower of Joy? There was 2 Kingsguards, 2 of the men, because Rhaegar was already dead. He got killed at the Battle of Trident. He was dead. Rhaegar was done, and that sucked. But guess what? 7 of them come to the Tower of Joy. And there's 2 Kingsguards there. 2 of the Mad King's Kingsguards. And it was Sir Hightower and Sir Arthur Dayne, the Sword of the Morning. One bad motherfucker. He was living karma, only in male form. What happened when they accosted him? 7-on-2. Hightower was sharpening his blade, right? With a whetstone. What was Sir Arthur Dayne doing? He heard him coming up. They were told that guard that tower at all costs. So when Ned come up and said, "Where's my sister?" Rhaegar's dead. The Mad King's got. They both in the gun. He goes, "No, the war's end." What did Sir Arthur Dayne say to him? He goes, "No, the war has just begun, and future, your treasure come." And now the war begins. And what did he do? He dual wielded. He pulled out 2 swords, and it was 7 against 2. What the fuck happened? What happened? Sir Arthur Dayne fucking, Hightower got killed first, but it was 2 against 7. Sir Arthur Dayne hit first blood, and he would have fucking smoked them all. But the guy he cracked first was still alive and come up and dry gulched him in the fucking neck with a dagger. Right after you would say de-pipe, but he wielded fucking Ned. Yeah. And right when he was about to kill Ned, and he picked up Dawn, and Dawn was the sword. That was the sword that come from a shooting star that Sir Arthur Dayne held. And he used his own sword on him. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Ned was a real motherfucker. He went back to their birthplace, their ancestral home, and he gave the sword back to them. That's why they respected him. Ned was a man amongst men, like my boy Gotti was. And it still is. But what did he say to him? He goes, I pray for treasures or positivity for the war to come, or something like that. And he goes, "No, the war is out." He goes, "No, the war's gone because Rhaegar's in the ground, the Mad King's in the ground." And what did they say? "No, it's just gonna begin." Sir Arthur Dayne was like, Do you guys know what the Sword of the Morning even means? Anybody? Probably not, huh? Sword of the Morning means the devil. And Sir Arthur Dayne wasn't, but that sword had that power, almost like Dark Sister had that power. And Magon used it to go kill the crab feeder. Yeah. You notice how when, Magon fucking pulled out the sword and we're talking about Dance of Dragons right now on this part. We're going back. I know I get forward, I go back. But, like, what happened? They flew around nonstop. The Valerians and the Targaryens flew around trying to burn everybody out. Because what did the crab feeder do to his victims? He would put them through sticks and pikes and let the crabs eat them to death. That's why he was called the crab feeder. Well, they couldn't get him to come out of his cave, but they're burning everybody up. What did Magon do? He pulled Dark Sister out, and he fucking bum rushed that cave. And the crab feeder had the left and right flank set up with fucking archers. And he still made it in that cave and came out with the crab feeder's head. On Gotti and them. On BC and them. On everybody. You motherfuckers got to get your shit together, man. Shape the fuck up. I love it when some people tuck tail and run in real life. They think they all won. I want you to talk and say something like you don't know. Motherfucker around the corner. Fuck this shit. You want to know what? I need to get... Yeah. And see, that was one of the things with the Targaryens, you know. The Targaryens are known for having that ice blonde hair and being crazy. What did they motherfucking say? What would they say when they said a Targaryen was born? They would hold their breath and flip a coin. Because they were either going to come out magnificent or crazy and deranged. And we all know why. Because they were inbred. That was their way. Why do you think the Lannisters copied it? Because they were trying to consume the Targaryen power. And the thing is, Tywin was best friends with Mad King. And that was King Aerys II. Yeah, they were best friends. So, how do you think Tywin felt when Jaime was the Kingsguard to fucking the Mad King? And the Mad King was so fucked in the head that when he called for, you know, there's a lot of fucked up shit that went down. But how would you feel if you're the Kingsguard, and you actually personally guard the king, and the king asks you to bring your father's head to him because he's so fucked on a silver platter? But then, you know, the only thing that the king would listen to other than the deranged thoughts in his head was the pyromancer and Grandmaster Pycelle. They could whisper into his ear and he would let it ride. Oh, because the Mad King loved to watch people burn. Oh, yeah. And we're not talking like Usher. Oh, no. We're talking like you going to sit there and you going to melt. And we're going to hear your screams and your withers and your wibbles. And he would laugh. And the thing is, little did he know, you know, he sat on the throne that destroyed him because they called him the Scab King too, because any time that he would, you know, present himself and cement himself in position, he would cut himself on the blades of the Iron Throne because those blades were from the enemies he defeated and was made and forged by Valerian the Dread. 300-year-old dragon. I'm going to tell you this right now. Thermithrax was pretty much Valerian back then. And, you know, Viserys, you remember how King King Jaehaerys the Fifth? He had to have like a fucking pick, a lottery pick. It was the queen who was never to be, or it was Viserys Targaryen. And Viserys got it. Remember? And remember how the Valerians wanted the young girl? Yeah. Always, but this is the thing, like, reading it is the real. Watching it is the fake. Like, yeah, you want to watch it, that's cool, but the thing is, they leave out shit that you don't know. Like, a lot of people don't even realize when Game of Thrones come out, they gave you in the first season, if you already read the books prior to all that, you knew who won in the war. A Dance of Dragons, because there's Targaryens, and then you want to. It was green versus black, remember? But this is the thing: nobody even wants to talk about before that. I've read it all. You understand? There was a king that was a Targaryen, and guess what he did? I'm not gonna name him. But you want to know what he did? He did the unthinkable. He had so many bastard kids other than purebloods. He legitimized them all right on his deathbed before he died. Do you know what that started? The Bloodfire fucking rebellion, which meant you had all these half-blood Targaryens fighting against the True Bloods to try to maintain. Oh yes, and that was even more fucked. Maegor. I mean, don't even let me get into this shit. I'm already in it to win it. I'm in it like EA Sports. Do not fuck with me. I am it. I have Wildfire on standby. You guys will find out on the 4th when I put holes in the ground with a bone, making all the. Seriously, I'll make mushroom clouds in the sky when the water goes boom. I'm telling you this right now. I'm gonna break dam, beaver dams and shit. I'm gonna do. Hey, somebody says right there. I'm gonna. I'll shoot one out of a fucking mortar. I don't give a fuck. 4th of July is coming. I hope you guys are ready to light it up like it's the 4th, because we come through and shoot it up like it's the 4th. You was on the porch at 13. I wasn't on the porch. If I die, you think they'll kill for me? Yes, of course. We don't have to throw forks, but you gotta be a dork. So don't think it's a game. You get your shit torched. You think I'm fucking playing? Why don't you try me more? Cops will never catch me if I put my car in sport. Let me tell you a little story. Got out in a shootout with somebody and got hit before. I didn't know what I was gonna do when I hit the floor, but I was strong enough to get up, and my boy was like, damn, you alive? Let's go and get some more. And that's when we hit it hard. Let a motherfucker know, even though you left me scarred. I'm still alive and I'm coherent, not a retard. And even if I was, they would leave you dumb. I'm in the fucking slum, maybe even stunk in the trunk. On the Belt Park Way for a couple fucking weeks till somebody's like, ooh, what's that smell? The wind is blowing that way, but you're down under here in the trunk Cadillac rear. Ooh. When they pop you up, what do they find? Ooh. Woo, what's that smell? Oh, that's somebody. But he ain't nobody now. Ooh, what happened with Dee Dee? They open her up? That's what, some kind of stank you gonna leave if you keep fucking around. Somebody getting a little too big for their britches. Something might have to be done about that. Somebody getting a little too big for their motherfucking britches. Something might be done about that. I'm just waiting on standby for you to hit. I have so much fun at fucking work. I love it. Especially when you get paid for something that you love. That's like a wish that you only get in your dreams. But don't they say that dream is life? That's why I tell you, yeah, don't you go do it, yeah. Unless you know, you know. I'm going to let you know this right now. I'm on the 4th. I'm not going to roll through and blow shit up like it's the 4th. You guys going to tell me where you want it, though. And when I light it, you hear boom, you're going to have... I'm going to be making so much noise, even deaf people will be able to listen. Fuck what you talking about. Give me a fucking second. You make me get dark. Little brother. Where's my whetstone? I'm sharpening him for home right now. I hope somebody's ready to play chess. Because I'm going to put you to rest. Unless you know the best. Premeditation and guard your king, though. I got my king's God. Where is your queen's God? Or whatever you be out there, you know. Because I'm going to let you know that I really gone. My whole life has been a fucking chess game. So when you come to play checkers, you already slumped the same. It's already like you're dead. Your body don't even know it. So go ahead and expose it and get blessed to know it. Don't make me put this right in your fucking eye. I'll put it down here through your heart. Make you cough up some blood. Or I'll do you like Spartacus, dig up this glabber. Open up that mouth, you fucking bitch. Yeah. You put somebody through enough fucking shit, all they have is the will to live. for what you've done to them. Hey, you ever been up against somebody that feels like they got nothing to lose? That's how I used to be. Seriously. Seriously. I used to be that person who always felt like I had nothing to lose. That's why I was willing to do things other people wouldn't do. I can't wait to shape this thing into something that will gleam and shine and have some real power. It's a titanium blade, but gave it 9. I might have to coat it though. Yeah, I got my whetstone. I got some gems, you know, that are imbued with some chantable and powers that you know, or you'll find out soon. You don't want to get to that. I smack you so quick with it, it'll make you run like a little bitch. You don't understand. I'm the person really like. You want to go out and fight me with it, and come and bring it. Because if you gotta have a gun, you a bitch. Because I'll hit you with this. These are my real blicks. Why you think I turned the stone? What you think gonna happen? You think I'm fucking playing with you though? I'm not. Motherfucker been through it. We chest now. We chest now. I told you. Touche. I ain't gonna have to apply to your. We're gonna see what you got. Your mind is a dangerous weapon. I use book to the brain, like what stone and sword. Where is my sword? I'm gonna sharpen this bitch. I don't think you know who you playing with. I think some people get traumatized and know that I'm right, but I don't know it all. That's why they say knowledge is power, and I'm the top of power. So you better know that if you get stuck, then your ass is fucked. I got a stern, and it comes from the wild. If you shoot at the king, you better not miss, cause if you miss, and he's gonna give you a hit, your ass might not get hit with the blade, but you still get slumped in a ditch. My name rings bell like stone, like string a bell. We ringing bells around here because we know what we do. We immense that fear. Shit, that shit used to ring bells from 815 to the 912 to the 312 to the 779. Fuck what you talk about, I'm Big Raven here. And I still try to take care of it. But fuck the streets, ain't nothing to win. Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. I miss my people, man. It hurts so bad. Like, I'm creeping up on my brother's year anniversary. I got a whole fucking wall. It sucks. I'm sorry. Hey, this is what I want. Anybody very, very skillful in the arts of gladiator or the arts of the sword, because that's what I really was about. And if you don't believe me, I will introduce you to people I used to train when I was young. I used to let like fucking a dozen and have people come at me at one time. And then Game of Thrones wasn't even out yet. The books weren't even out. I used to be Sir Arthur Dayne growing up. That's why, like, I didn't use a shield. I never used the shield. I had 2 swords. Everybody else, I'd let them. Hey, you got to build your shit. Only we didn't use metal. We used sticks. We motherfuckers make spears, javelins, double-headed spears, whatever the fuck you were gonna do. You're gonna do, win or lose. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I come close. You see this right here? You see that scar right there? That's from somebody actually coming at me with a spear and nicking me. Yeah, literally. And I'm telling you this right now. Hey, I still apply about that. You want to know what happened one time? My cousin and all her wrestling friends fucking come over and they wanted to train with me because they knew I was just fucking crazy, right? And they cornered me into like a fenced in area. My grandfather's slaughterhouse in the back part, it was all fenced in, right? And there was a little cut you could come in, but I was boxed in. But there was thorn bushes, these big. Oh, hi, marsupial sunbeam. What are you doing? Coming out on my bed like your cave. But no, and hey, I done wiped out like 8 of them, right? So I got like a dozen left, and like I come through this little cut, like I back myself into it, like almost like seeping through a crack, right? And they all come through too. And now I'm in this fucking, I'm literally in a fucking fenced-in arena. There's a concrete wall to the slaughterhouse. They blocked off the fucking way we came in, so I was trapped. The only way I could get out is if I tucked tail and jumped over the fence. You want to know what I did? I went buck with my 2 swords, and I would these thorn bushes. They were fucking like as big as me, but the stalks are so thick on it, I could put my foot down on them, almost like a fucking trap. And when I take my foot off, it would come back and I fucking smoked my cousin right in her face, and she'll tell it to you one day when we have an interview. I smoked her right. Oh yeah, laid her out. She had a fucking thorn right here. Ooh, she had thorns here. Oh yeah, fucked her ass up. When that happened, everybody around her was desensitized. Oh yeah, and that's when I started applying real bet to that ass with the sword so fast, you know. And what I used, you wanna know what I used? I found a fucking piece of fucking driftwood, and I hollowed out one end because it was like, it almost reminded me of what the fuck, like a war hammer, but one side was a spear and the other side was real thick. I hollowed it out and I filled it full of like rocks and lead and packed it so I could like flip it around and poof. And literally, like, I let people wear armor and use shields. I could use it too, and I was laying motherfuckers out. Like if I was able to tomahawk you with that, like I would, and then boom, or somebody that they had one time to get that blow in. If I hit them with that and they used their shield was shattered because we used wood. We wasn't using metal. But yeah, they had me on the ropes because that's how I would train. That's how I would train these guys. I would bait them. I'd verbally get them fucking hemped up. I would fucking bait them and get their blood to boil. Like I made them all drink gallons of niacin and shit. Their blood would start boiling, and I'd call them like bitches and punks and shit, and like I'd wait till they had all this shit ready. Come at me. Come on. Come to me. Come to me. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, like I said, there's a couple times they damn near got close to getting me, but I was just, my ambition and my power to thrive took them out. And it was so crazy because, like, after a while, it was like, somebody's going to die up in this bitch. And, like, I got one through the leg. Like, I remember getting one right through my calf. And I still fucking, like, I literally pulled that bitch out and used it against the motherfucker and launched at him like a javelin. He tucked tail and ran. Yeah. And I picked it up and still used it again. I didn't give a fuck. But the thing is, when it's like one on him, that's why when I read, when I was locked up and I was reading like Game of Thrones and like the shit that happened before that, you know the Targaryen lost, like almost the utter annihilation of them. And the thing is, they annihilated themselves. But the thing is, the Lannisters thought they fucking smoked everybody. And then, Baratheon, they made sure they were locked in with there because Cersei, even though Cersei was fucking her twin brother. And that was normal because they were just trying to follow the Targaryen dynasty. What did she say when Ned found out about it? Because what happened? Brandon used to climb those towers, right? And he said, the king's coming with all his people. What happened once they got there? He climbed that tower and he found fucking Jaime pounding fucking Cersei. And what did she say? He can't be left. And what did he say when he grabbed him? He had him in the window. And he goes, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. But he looked at her and goes, the things I do for love. And pushed him out the window and paralyzed his ass. Am I right? And you get what you give. And why do you think Jaime went against Cersei? Jaime went against Cersei, but he also loved her very much. And the thing is, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You cannot, like, if you think that shit's never happened in real life, it does. It does. It does. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you think for a fucking second that none of that shit that you read has ever happened in real life, it has. It fucking has. And you guys, you have your own perception to it and your own opinions. You could call that sick. You could call this. But when you're running a kingdom or you're trying to take over kingdoms, or just however things were back in the day, because it ain't like now where motherfuckers selling crack in school hallways. That's all you had. This was your credibility, your skill, your fucking skill and your reputation. And it take years to build and seconds to crumble. So don't be playing stupid. Don't open doors you can't close. I'm gonna let you know this right now. We're pushing 1 hour and 15 minutes, and usually that's like nothing. But look, I got on pretty late, so I understand why there ain't a lot of people on. So we're gonna shut this bitch down, and I think we're gonna get to our second game of chess because somebody's 1-0 and somebody's 0-1, and I think somebody wants to try to get their get back, if you know what I mean. So if you're on standby, I'm ready for it. Yeah, we're gonna let 4 more minutes go through, and that's it. And then you better be ready, otherwise it is it. You understand? You see the tip of that blade? I put it. You won't see it, but no. I hope you've been fucking training. Because what did Tywin make fucking Jamie do? All day, every day. Train, 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 train. Oh, you're ready? I hope you were born ready. Damn. My one Kingsguard is fucking freaking out. I'm gonna show you what a real king. What you want? I'm gonna show you what a fucking real Kingsguard does, and she's just as deadly as the commander. Only she's more deadlier. Just like a female lion or a tiger or a bear. They will kill. They will let themselves die for their young, but not the male. So I say women got real power. But men have power too, but it seems like the men will know without the woman you cannot have it. It takes both. I'm not talking carrot in the stick. Just in case you didn't know. Don't you talk like you, otherwise you get it. Get what you get in life, you understand? And nobody over here even flinched. They're just looking around like, who's on standby to fucking apply belt to ass and strip flesh from bone and break bone and drain marrow? That's what they're looking at. Oh yeah, the commander's looking at me. The left is looking at me. She's in her new pillbox. Oh yeah, she wishes she had a gun. She's in a pillbox. And what I mean by that is like an army thing. I got this box charger for my car. Yeah, charge up. I never used it. I took the thing off the charge and she got it in the box. She's been in the box forever. Alright. We're gonna roll because I think it's time for us to play. Let's play some real shit. Are you ready to go up against the king? Because if you shoot at the king, you best not miss. You understand? So, it's another one with your boy With 'em.